What up, family? Jumping straight to it. I on a quick walk here in Buffalo, New York on 4th of July weekend. Out here to celebrate with family and friends. As I'm taking my walk, and it's kind of quiet out, the weather is perfect, not too hot. I'm just reminiscing on life as I stopped in this park and it's clear, and I'm thinking about those individuals that's in my age bracket, 45 plus, 40 to 50-year-old group, and so much transpire in life if you live long enough. And I always used to hear that saying from older folks around you that talk about, you know, live long enough and you'll see, because you see a lot of things as far as if you have children, you see your children grow up, take on their own personality, go off and graduate and find significant others. You witness a lot of people passing away unexpectedly from peers to parents to aunts and uncles. Um Sometimes to parents. Thankfully, I haven't experienced that yet. I have both of my parents, but I have a lot of friends who lost their parents, who lost children, who lost grandparents. So, with all of that goes on in life, once you live long enough, you kind of have a different hardening and understanding and more of a purpose driven and foundation to kind of navigate through life, if that make any sense. But just seeing, kids grow up, move on. I'm seeing a lot of kids that I trained when they was 7, 8, 9, 10, now graduating from high school, some graduating from college, go on to do other things. And it's like, wow, and if you guys are of my age bracket in that 40 to 50 range, it seems like you're in the matrix a little bit, because though the time feel like it's passing, it don't really feel like it's passing like that. So you don't feel like, at least I don't. I've always been an athlete. I try to keep myself in pretty good shape, pretty good health. It's like a religion for me to make sure I train and work out at least 4 or 5 times a week. So for me, I can't say I still feel like I'm 25, but I still feel like I'm 25, if that makes sense. Of course, I can't move and have the same energy at the 25-year-old, but I don't feel like I'm far from it, as far as that. I can still move and groove like I need to. But my mind ain't the same mind that I had when I was 50, 25. So that's a big difference. So coming to that realization once you get older, and if you are in the same boat that I'm talking about, as far as still feeling kind of young, still looking pretty young for your age or what have you, and still in good shape, and now, but you have the 20 more years of experience and maturity and things of that nature. You kind of canvas life and be like, wow, I wish I had this 45 plus year old brain at 25. You know what I'm saying? But when you 65, you probably gonna wish you did a lot more when you was 45, because you had more energy at 45. So you can't even worry about that. But that was just on my mind. Deal things you deal with as you get older. You have parents. Depending upon if your parents are alive, and if your parents are in healthy relationships, meaning they have a significant other, they're not single, where they need a lot of help and assistance. I see a lot of friends of mine have that issue as well. They came up in a single parent household, and if it's a guy, he's trying to help out Mom Dukes. If it's a female, she's trying to help out her mom. Typically, she probably was raised by the mother. And if these individual don't have a significant other or other kids or grandkids, who do that burden typically fall on? It falls on you as that child or what have you. So I see a lot of that going on in an environment, in a community with people in my age group, because now you're dealing with, trying to take care of your aging parents and grandparents and things of that nature. And I'm like one of those people in my household where a lot of responsibility comes my way because I'm the responsible one. I'm the one that's trying to take care of business and make the right decision. So just life lessons, man, just life lessons. And I just like to vent about stuff like that and talk about stuff like that because we all go through the same thing. We all human. And it's funny how you see the trends through the years. You lose a lot of friends that you grew up with, friends that you had very good relationship with, end up going on, not for one particular reason or another. Sometimes it's bad fallout, sometimes it's just time. You move on, you mature, they move on, they mature. So many different things, that transpire. And sometimes that's a little weird to deal with because sometimes you could be friends with people for 20, 30 years and last 10, 15 years just been a little different than how your friendship normally was. So that could take a toll on you and effect on you if you're not strong to know how to navigate that. So to all you guys that haven't lived up to be 45, up to be 50, I'm not 50 yet, but with life come wisdom. Never been a truer statement. So once you get this kind of sit back and analyze with time, because people could pretend but only for so long, and then when you kind of see the maturation of everything and who move on, who do what, and how life is, you realize that it's all about good health, healthy relationships, family, and staying out the way. Get in the comment section, let me know what you think. Live life, make it happen, baby. Peace.